Okay, so something a little bit crazy just happened. Not really crazy because it's probably happened to everybody, but it was just done really blatantly, and it was so transparent, and it was so stupid of the guy that he thought he could get away with it, that it was actually, I'm still not over it. Like, this happened an hour ago, but it was very mind-boggling. I went to a tire place to get my tires rotated to the winters and my oil changed, and anyways, I was gonna say the first interaction I had with the guy, but I've been going there for like 7 years, to be honest. And I think that he's the manager. It's rotated out a few times, the managers. I think there's been like 3 of them over the years, but this guy's probably been there 2 years now, and he tried to upsell me on a serpentine belt, which he said was cracked, which it wasn't, and I just changed it last year. I'm not sure how often people usually change their belts. I think it's like once every 5 years on most cars, something like that. I could be wrong. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not very mechanically inclined, but I did change it myself. I know it's still good, and I checked it, and there's no cracks on it. So this guy was blatantly just lying to my face about this, and it was, the disrespect of it is like, this guy's so stupid he can't even check for himself, basically, type of thing. Because it takes literally like 4 minutes to check, to just open my hood and look and see if the belt's actually cracked or not, and it's not cracked. So it's the audacity of the thing. Like, this guy saw that I don't know what he saw in me. Like, some people see me as a mark. I've noticed this over the last 3-4 years. People are like, yeah, that guy is a mark and we can fuck with him. And I'm not. I'm just very quiet, and I don't fucking loudmouth and spout off like I'm some kind of, I don't know what it is. I don't go with the flow very often. I'm kind of in my own head, and I guess he assumed that I looked like I was kind of more well-to-do than him or something, and that I would never have done any oil changes or changed a tire type thing. And he's just like, oh, this guy's a kid and he doesn't know shit, so I can try to fuck with him here and upsell him. And you know, I can see myself giving off those vibes, and this is why I'm always in my head trying to fucking reanalyze why people are trying to fuck with me and try to upsell me and con me with little things like this. And it gets me overanalyzing things, which is, it's stressful, and I'm always trying to go over like what I could have did better to prevent it and things like that. But like, there's just some shady people out there, and I recently did a video on car salesmen, and maybe they're not so bad, and I was actually thinking about getting into car sales myself, because it seems like a pretty easy gig to do, really. And this guy wasn't a salesman. Like, he sells the tires and he manages like people that are doing the oil changes, so it's not a direct thing, but it's the same industry, similar type of role. And man, like, that stereotype actually holds up a little bit, it seems, at least in some people. Like, I don't know, I'm sure that 99% of them aren't like that, so maybe the stereotype doesn't hold up. But this was actually a really fucking crazy fucking experience, because it just was the audacity of the thing. Like, he thought that I couldn't pop the hood and check. Like, it's crazy. Like, I was almost, when I was popping the hood to check and I was looking at the belt, like, I was looking for the cracks, and I couldn't find any, and I was almost doubting myself. Like, this guy couldn't have lied to me. Like, why would he have lied to me? But then it's like, oh, because he makes money doing that, and he probably didn't like me very much and wanted to fuck with me. Because I came in, and they've cleaned my brakes out when they've taken the tires off before, but I don't know if they're understaffed or if they only did it the once to be nice and try to get me back, to come back type thing. But they cleaned my brakes, well, actually more than once. Like, it used to be just their routine. Like, they would pop the wheels off, and then before they put them on again, they would take the brake drum off and spray it with the brake cleaner and then put it back. And maybe it's like they can't afford it because of inflation to go through all that cans. But I very politely asked, like I said, hey, my wheel drums are breaking. Would you guys have time to clean them out today? And he kind of gave me like a shifty answer, and well, la 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 la. But I didn't press it, and I just said, when would the car be ready? But I don't know if he would be pissy over that. But he definitely tried to upsell me, but it could just be like it wasn't on me personally, and he just has like a family to feed, and he's not making good money, and inflation's crazy. So I mean, like there's many reasons why he could have did that, but it does kind of mess with my head a little bit, because it just the audacity of it, like it's so disrespectful. But it would be like him saying, oh, we can't replace your tires because your axle is missing or something. It's, well, I drove here, so how does that make sense? Or like, oh, well, we gotta sell you a fourth wheel because you only came in driving on 3 wheels. It's like, well, I know I fucking came here driving on 4 wheels, fucking guy. Like, what the fuck are you trying to do here? So it's just the fucking audacity of the thing. It was so fucking mind-blowing, so disrespectful. And I don't think I'm going to go back there ever again. But like the next place I go, I'm like, maybe I could get a second opinion on my belt, because maybe I'm the one tripping. Maybe it is cracked and I can't see the micro cracks. But like, I changed the belt a year ago. I've only drove maybe within that year like 10,000, 12,000, and there's no cracks. It seems fine. So I mean, and he even tried selling me like more shit. So I don't know, man. If anyone has some opinion on that, or maybe I could even upload the video of my belt so I could get second opinions from the people on the channel here. But yeah, it was fucking crazy, and I haven't really articulated myself very well in this video. I did a lot of pauses and ums, and I'm in a English class right now trying to sharpen that up. But anyways, thanks for checking this out. If you did, if you made it to the end, like double props, because I mean, I don't think this is an entertaining video particularly, but it was quite shocking. And I mean, just be careful out there. Peace out.